No, we're not. Like, no. Maybe a little bit. I mean, from now and then, you know, we're not perfect as well. Like, I mean, all you gotta do is read our minds. Like, we can read your mind. Why can't you read our mind? Baby, are you okay? What's wrong with you? What did I do now? Like, should I go? Should I leave you alone? Really? Really? Can you not tell that I'm mad? Can you not see? I mean, does my face look okay? Do I look okay? Do I look fine? Like, how hard is it to guess that I'm mad? Seriously, I'm gonna give you a few tips about girls. We will never say this to you, but when we tell you stuff like, okay, leave right now, we don't mean it. We don't want you to leave. We want you to stay. If you leave, then we're gonna be even more pissed off. Read our minds. You have to do the opposite of what we're telling you to do when we're mad. If we tell you, okay, you need to go there, do not go. Stay and be like, look, baby, I'm gonna stick here with you, and you know, until you're okay. And so we will love that. Date. Going on dates basically is like, you're asking me out on a date. Do not expect me to pay. Like, that's never gonna happen. On the first date especially, when we're going out on the date, you need to pay for me. I don't care how cheap it is, you need to pay. And that's how a girl is. When you take them out on the first date, you have to pay. That's all. Period. There's no argument about it. No arguing, just accept it and deal with it. If you're planning on taking me out into the cinema for a first date, really just don't bother. Do not even waste your time. Like, I got excited when I was 12 going into the cinema with a guy, but now that I'm 19, going into a cinema with a guy is just unbelievably like stupid, because we don't even get time to talk. We just watch a movie and then waste 2 hours just sitting next to each other. Like, what's the point of that? The great thing to do is to go out for a coffee, you know, like hot chocolate or something. Sit down somewhere you can actually sit down and talk and get to know each other. That's how a first date should be, you know, not cinema. That's just no, don't do that, no. Also on first dates, I know for you guys, it's you get very stressful, it's hard, because you know, you see the girl, she's pretty, she's nice, and you feel like you have to impress, but no. When you're on the first date, what you do is you have to leave the girl do the talking. Let her talk, ask her questions about her, try and get to know her more, and don't talk too much about yourself. If she asks you one question about yourself, answer it briefly, but then switch the topic and ask a question about her, because that's going to make her feel like you want to get to know her more than you talking about yourself. That's a major turn off. It just turns you off instantly. It's worse when you talk about your other relationships. Like your past relationship, you should be talking about that on like your third date or something. Not on the first date. I mean, she doesn't want to know who you went with, who you didn't go with, or who you didn't work with. No. She wants to see if there's chemistry between you two, not about anybody else. So just concentrate on you two, nothing more, nothing less. Just you two, conversation, simple and clear. You listen and that will work out. Also, table manners, like, no, we don't want that. On first dates, do not ask the girl out. I mean, out as in boyfriend and girlfriend. Don't do that. Ask for a second date, ask to see her again, but do not ask a girl out. Like, that's scary. That's like telling us in a week you will ask us to marry you. One thing you guys should know about girls is that when they kiss you on the first date, if they kiss you on the first date, that's just not going to be your future wife. That's just it. It's finished. I mean, you can move on right now. You can move on from then and there. You want the ones that's going to kiss you on the second date at least, or the third date, because then it shows that they take their time with stuff, and they're very cautious. So that's it for now. I'm not going to give you every secret, of course, but I told you the major bits. So that's it for now. See you next time.
Mellow-Projects. Click the subscribe button.